Okay, today is May 30th, 2012, and we're at the rabbit patch. Okay, I just fed them, let's see, some grass, cucumber, and rabbit and carrots. There's, looks like Bella, she's pregnant. And we'll move over here so we can see Bucky or Bonnie. Bucky and Bonnie are back in there. There's their second level up in there. They got a little staircase, and I put a lot of hay up there so they can make a nesting. And we covered up the top with some old towels and rocks to keep the sun out. It gets awfully darn sunny here. Get more bell peppers. These topsy-turvies were great. This is we've already had one good harvest off of them. And this is going for a second harvest. Got a few new ones planted. The sun here in Florida has been really intense, so we had to get a couple of them out. Okay, here's Bucky. Bucky! Bella! You know, they all the same color. I can't tell who's who, really. Whenever I see one of them humping, I know he's Bucky, and the other two are Bonnie or Bella. Alright, here's my rabbit patch. Stuff's been growing for weeks. I thatched it, and that stuff is knee deep. And you'll see the little dirt. Anytime I have any plant matter, I just throw it in here. And what I do, I go in there and just get a couple handfuls of that. And I put in a couple of carrots and cucumbers. And boy, they just love that stuff. Because they get a lot of their own natural foraging type foods. That's all that is right over there is weeds and grasses, just all intermixed. Plus I give them their rabbit pellets that got the vitamins and nutrients that their bodies need. But you can just see, I'll just kind of slowly, that's all just weeds. But down here in Florida, we have different types of weeds, I guess. Because these weeds look pretty scrumptious. If I was a rabbit, I'd be wanting to eat those too. And all I did was just started watering them. Let them grow. Corralled them up in this little chicken wire fence. Found out that the rabbits like to play with that little bucket. So I had them standing up like the other buckets over there. They climbed in there and dug all the dirt out. So I just left it down there and they go in there and play in it. The one thing I do is I rotate my stones, my feeding stones. I have cooling stones underneath. You can kind of see where the rabbits are laying. Then I have little feeding stones. And like this one, we've had a lot of rain lately. So I had my son clear it off and let it kind of dry out. Look at that. They got some Swiss chard, red chard down there, carrots, a little bit of grass from last night. They love laying inside these little dog coolers. This is what I brought them home in when I got them. I keep wood in there. Those rabbit's teeth never stop growing, so rather than gnaw on the rabbit hutch, which they still do, I have them just gnaw on the wood down there. And I can see it's time to change out my new mineral wheel and salt wheel. I usually have them hanging back there by those two legs underneath that silver siding. But the rain, we had 5 days of rain from that storm, Burrow, and so I just kind of wore the salt down. I try to have them out of the rain, but it rains sideways here a lot of times. So, inside there, I don't know if you can see it real well. I'll try to get close. Big rabbit feed box. It's got enough for, I put like 2 days worth of pellets in there, and then we put a lot of water in there, so it holds a good gallon and a half, I guess. And with a big ice, one of those 7-Eleven cups we fill up with water every day at about 1 o'clock. We come out and bring them fresh ice. And so they have ice and pellets. And see all these weeds here? We let them grow. We let them grow naturally. Everything around here you can grow in, they can kind of get some. But I get a lot of the stuff growing. You just pull it and they eat it. So it helps give them a lot of chlorophyll and things like that their bodies are used to. And now notice how big my cage is. A lot of people like putting their rabbits in those little small cages. And Bucky is my buck. Bella and Bonnie are my does. They'll never be slaughtered. They're going to raise our meat. So I want to make sure that they have plenty of room. This shelter is 10 feet wide, 12 feet long. And they climb on top of that. They can't get up here. They're too fat. And they hadn't learned how to yet. And if they do, I'm going to have to put more wire around the top part up here where my topsy turvies are. But try to make their homes nice. Give them lots of room to play in. Every day we come in there 2 or 3 times a day, and like here in about an hour, once the wind dies down, I'm going to put a fan right in there. It's a box fan. When it gets really hot, I turn the fan on, and they sit up underneath the shaded areas back there. And the wind blows across that ice that's all on that rabbit feeder over there. Keeps them nice and cool. Plus, you might be able to see the cold stone. That keeps them really cool during the day too. But at night, they're up all night running around, chasing each other around the hutch. Right? And it's a lot of fun. Now this is all chicken wire, and like I said, I've got grounding rods because we get a lot of lightning here in Florida. So, excuse me, I have it attached right to, and then down in about 3 or 4 feet. But I have 3 of these throughout the rabbit pen. And for the most part, these rabbits are extremely happy rabbits. They just lay out and chill out all day. Like the cool breeze, like the good food. Like when I bring my little Chihuahua out every day, this is her rabbit pack. And she plays with them. And they tolerate her, basically. But she just loves it. And they love it too. This is like a little farm for them. Poor things were in those little rabbit cages that you see in some of the videos I'm posting. And so if I want you guys to see that, like I said, I've got Bucky, Bella, and Bonnie. They are my mamas and papas of the herd. And I believe Bonnie or Bella is pregnant right now. She'll be having little ones any day now. This hutch, it flips up, and that's where the hay is. And that's where her little nesting is. She's already started to put her chin hair, her neck hair in there. And then they pull their neck hair out to start a bedding process. Okay. Well, like I said, this is what they eat. I just a little chicken fence. I got to pull that little stick up, walk in. And I'll probably show you guys how deep this stuff is. I mean, it's pretty good. I just come here barefooted. But you can see, just let it grow thick. Right down there. And they love this stuff. And by putting all the old matter back on here, it just thickens it up over days. Thickens it right up. And it's a real simple operation. I'm retired. And my wife's retired. I'm 45. She's 53. And so during the day, both my kids have autism. They have Asperger's autism, kind of but the severe Asperger's. So they help around the house all day. They can't really hold jobs or anything. So they help out around the farm, the backyard farm. My son helps me with all these topsy-turvies. We got him a lawn mowing job, a little business that we started 2 years ago. So he's out doing two lawns this morning. But he helps me set up the pools for drinking and keep the plants. And last night we had a lot of mosquitoes because of the rain. So all of these little tiki torches that I'm pointing to right now, they all they have the Cantanella, and it worked. We lit them up, and all the mosquitoes went bye-bye. And today we're going to use the fan to take care of the mosquitoes during the daytime. I want to show you, I planted wheatgrass and out here, and I've purposely let it overgrow. All that wheatgrass. And all these people, they get those little things of wheatgrass. I come in, I can clip it, juice it on my little table juicer. Got my zero pot going right there. Right? Got to kind of pull some weeds today. But I pulled some big peppers the other day. Now, a lot of these, they don't look like they have anything. These were carrots. I pulled them all out. Rabbit's been chowing down. And I got new beans planted. I moved all my squash that was over in here, squash, zucchini, and cucumbers, up against the fence over there so they get shade for half the day. Right over in here, and I've got them some over in here. Main ones are back there, and I've got some down here on the far end, because the far ends down here, the sunlight doesn't hit too bad. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cucumbers, zucchini, and squash. It's more than we can ever eat. We always give some to our neighbors. Look, we got cayenne peppers coming in. See if we can see these. Got a hold of a red one the other day. Man, was it hot. And this is jalapeno here, and I pulled it yesterday. But I got more jalapenos coming up here. You can kind of see right here. And so this one's jalapeno, and there's a habanero. And this is jalapeno and cayenne. Here's my celery, really taking off. These are the green onions right here. That in the first video, those green onions, I found them because they were thrown away into the rabbit patch. They were growing over here in the corner just as weeds. And I pulled them out and cultivated them. And now look at them. Huge. Big. I pulled a big red onion yesterday. These are starting to bulb up. Got little flowers on them. If you notice, this is broccoli, or no, that's cabbage. Not cabbage, but they're Brussels sprouts. If you notice the stalks, since they're not really mature, I take the leaves off of these things and give them to the rabbits. Man, they love them. We got a produce store that we buy a lot of our produce in. Look at that onion. That's gonna be good in a couple days. So for the big leafy green vegetables, I just let the rabbits have them. I got collard greens growing over here, and some more broccoli. Here's some more carrots. These are almost ready for picking. Here's my broccoli and the collard greens. I'll just be picking off of them. The rabbits love it. Got to give them some beans yesterday. And all the little pots that look empty, those are the ones we replanted for the next crop. These are my mainstay veggies. I've got tomatoes and bell peppers, and that's all I have up here now. I got rid of the squash because the sun's just too intense for right here. So, but the bell peppers, man, you can see those coming in. Let's go over and look at those. Let's see if we can get to see those up close. Little flowers. And I got some red bell pepper over here. Okay. And then go out that way. And this one got a little bug on it, so I got them off. Saved a few of the tomatoes. That'll come back in. These are going to start producing. All these tomatoes in here going to be big. And let's see, another big little green bell pepper coming in. So we're going to have a lot of tomatoes and bell peppers again, more than we could eat. We give a lot of that stuff away. There's a little one coming in. I believe this is my Cajun bell peppers. They're going to be a little spicier than normal. These topsy-turvies are great. Got my strawberries in here. We got like 100 strawberries out of this one plant, so I'm going to do some more. I've got 2 more of these I need to hang up anyway, the red ones. And actually, these topsy-turvies over the plants provide shade, and when I water them every other day, they keep it cool down here. And it keeps the rabbits from wanting to jump out. And of course, we get fresh vegetables every day. I juice a lot. I got my new Jacqueline juicer, and so I use that, and I come out here and juice. So that's enough of my backyard stuff here. I got to clean up my yard again. Get a little lazy, and so I'm going to sign off for now. Okay, and stop.